or is it God?
I mean, I said, and a lot of the it's getting up. Right, right.
Like he's that Christmas gift, real trap. You
Hmm.
know, he's that Christmas gift. Like if we all knew what we were getting on Christmas Day, Christmas wouldn't mean anything. It would just be another
I,
day. We were getting something that we knew. You know what I'm saying? But it's that surprise. Like even when you look at biblical stories, like Noah and the Ark, God told him what it was going to be. He sent them these like crazy, crazy like construction, blueprints from the ether. He built this structure that no one had ever seen before, something that they
mhm.
never needed before. And even while he was doing it, even in his faithfulness, like people was making fun of him, people doing all kinds of stuff, trying to vandalize his construction. It was just him and his family. He was crazy. He was crazy. He was crazy. He was crazy for a long freaking time, right?
Right. Same thing with Jesus. They denied his divinity.
Yeah. They did listen to me, they denied it so tough and so cold that even after he ascended, they were still paying people to lie about it.
Hmm. Hmm.
We're
Yep.
not going to speak about the people who did that because they the Yamaka people. But
Hmm.
and they still lying just like that on the low. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's oh, wait a minute, I got folks up in here.
I
Okay,
want to
so
know if
so
I'm jumping
Jag
out the window.
Jag
Oh,
Nation
Jag
is
in the house.
no, Jag Nation is in the building. They in the building. What's
Shout out
going
to
on
Jag Nation.
today? Jag, I have a question for you. What's the question, Jim Brown? Hey, Quincy. Yeah, see, Jag Nation come through. So, guys, this is a new neighbor that we getting to know. I'm somebody that I'm hoping we can invite to come through the sector and kick it from time to time.
Yeah, I like to travel, so yeah, I definitely be sliding through. I like to travel through the sectors.
Oh yeah, she was
Well,
asking you too, bro, about sharing out the live, but the audio was fucked up.
no, because when I was going to leave the last time, I was just going to share it on my community wall, but I've been here now for a little while, so I figured, you know, maybe I could, link it up and you can some of my people can come through, get to know you.
Yeah, yeah, you good. I ain't tripping. You okay? Yeah, I ain't
What's
tripping.
going on, Nene? What's up? Yeah, no, my crew is pretty strong. Truth is my platform, I pretty much run it members only.
What you like? You saying like the comments that you only let the members talk?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like that's about as far as I get with the public. And I'm going to be doing more and more members only content. So like when if I open up my chat and I put on subscriber mode, that's a special ass day, G.
Hmm.
I don't play with these people. I don't play with these
Black
people at all.
Beauty.
Huh?
But see,
I
you
was just gonna say Black Beauty in the back. She said she got a question about Jay Z.
Well, all depending on what she wants to ask. I ain't making no
Hey y'all.
promises.
what's good,
Peace,
Black Beauty?
peace.
Salute.
I just wanted hello. I just wanted to ask if the boy that is in the headlines and everything, that got the
Ramir,
court stuff going on, do you
his
think
son
is that his
Ramir.
son? Yeah, yeah. You think that's his son too?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Does he
Uh-huh.
look like he's his son to you?
Absolutely.
That's because he is.
Yeah, I can't lie. He bad on that. Yeah,
Everybody know
uh,
that.
yeah.
Everybody listen to me. If he really wanted to prove that that boy wasn't his, he would have been took that DNA test.
That shit damn near
Yeah.
like 50 cents, son. Like,
Listen,
bro, hey, look,
there's
ain't no
other
denying
things
that.
that's attached to his DNA that he probably don't want nobody to know about.
Mm,
See, I think that's the
Because
part of
wouldn't
it.
that
Hmm?
sorry, wouldn't that expose also that his mother was younger? or something like that,
Yeah,
from
she
what I
Well,
was like
heard.
yeah, but
15
see,
or
listen
something.
to me. Listen to me. Trust me. He got enough money to make a stat grape case, probation only. He got enough money for that.
Hmm.
It's bigger than that. Because, see, once that DNA goes into that national CODIS system, anything that's attached to it pop up. See,
That's a fact.
Hmm.
Mm,
Hmm. That's
people
why
don't
mm,
he
know what
fighting
they
not to
had.
dig that up. Yeah.
People really don't know what they had to do, all that they had to do to make Rockefeller a reality. They really don't know.
Rockefeller, y'all.
I called that on the Diddy. That's why I was telling. I said I called
Actually,
Diddy was going locked up 3 years ago.
Jay West, yes, I
Hmm.
have. And I'm thinking about whether or not I want to address it. Um, it's wild because RZA's first cousin just did an interview. Doggy Diamonds just came back. That nigga ain't been around in forever. And yo, that interview, I've watched it 3 times. I think I'm gonna have to watch it again because it's so fucking disturbing, G. It's so disturbing. But see, because of my relationship with the Wu-Tang Clan, I have to handle moving forward with that. Um, I know a lot of people
Respectfully.
don't. I know a lot of people don't understand my loyalty to the Wu Tang Clan, and I'm not expecting them to. I first met Power when I was 17 years old. And God rest his soul, he just passed away. Like, it's wild because just as I was about to open up my studio and get into my stream yard and start doing my commentary about what I saw, that's when I found out Power died. And
Man.
I shut my computer and I'm just like, yo, that's God telling me you got to back up off of this thing. And it's wild because then I go into my Instagram and then I look and it's crazy. Hey, Kari, welcome. Welcome to Jag
You
Nation.
you know who
Um,
else you mentioned that got the fuck out of Dodge too, right? Russell Simmons.
I
You think
know.
he get, it don't look like he making his way back.
I mean, he keeps trying to buy people off, and the more people he try to buy off, the more people come forward. And it's funny because they were rumoring that he was about to come back because Kevin Lyles, he ran too, and he ran over there to Bali
So his,
on that
yeah, that was
midnight
the
plane to
Jewish
Bali,
lawyer,
leaving
right? I
on the
mean,
midnight plane.
hmm
Ooh,
wasn't that
living
Epstein's
going on
lawyer or something
tonight,
like that?
huh?
Was he like Epstein's lawyer?
No, Kevin Lyles was the one. He's the record exec that all of them worked
Over
with.
them
Kevin
all.
Lyles.
Oh, okay, okay,
He was
okay.
like mini Russell. That nigga almost looked like
Right.
Russell. Is so weird, Kevin Lyles. And then he got busted for the essay, and he ran over there to Bali. It was right around the same time that Usher went over there to visit before they sent Taraji over there to reprogram her attitude. And it was real crazy because, man. So anyway, come to find out that Russell was supposed to be coming back, Kevin was over there, whatever the case may be, and then Drew Dixon and L.A. Reid went to trial, and Drew won.
See, see,
And
that's the
now,
danger.
that Drew won, she on the low, she's supposed to be coming back and hitting Russell up because she said Russell did her worse than L.A. Reid did her. So she's gonna sue Russell. So now all of a sudden, Russell ain't talking about coming back. He just sitting over there, in a yoga pose.
But he had in like Taiwan or some shit, ain't it?
No, he in Bali.
But oh, he went to Bali too. See, yeah.
He was the
Uh,
first one. He been
hmm.
in Bali for like damn near 5 years. G. He went before the
Right before
Demic.
the Diddy case, huh?
He went before the Demic. G. He been there for like five
Ah,
years.
oh
He
shit.
been there since the Demic.
Oh yeah, he got the hell out of
Because
Dodge
everybody
quick.
was on lockdown and they was about to start circling. The wagons was starting to circle because everybody was on lockdown. So he got out the country. Lee, he over there in a yoga pose, sipping on lemongrass, looking at little kids, allegedly. But the funny thing is, now that this next top model thing is all out, because you know his first wife, his first ex-wife, Kimora Lee Simmons, she was one of the models and friends with Tyra in the early seasons, right? Well, turns out the chick, what's her name? Something Catrone, what is it? Karen Catrone, something like that. This Catrone chick. In 27, in 19, no, in 2017, she came forward before Russell left and said that Russell raped her. He raped in the strawberry, he did the thing to her. Back in 1991. And this was when right around the time he was meeting Kimora, and Kimora was, tender young thing. Because he been in Kimora life since she was like 14, 15 years old. He started taking Kimora to Paris when she was 15. Grown ass man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Kevin Liles was the one
How
that
did he,
Dame Dash went off on.
how did she end up around him?
She was a model,
Hmm.
and he
Okay.
had ties to the world.
Yeah, no doubt.
He was Russell Simmons. He had ties to the world.
Hmm. I wanna. I kind of was feeling like I don't know, maybe Diddy might, because it felt like Diddy. They draw so many charges. I felt like he cooperated.
Cooperated. It's worse than that, G. He boule.
Mm.
I had somebody come to me from the
Hmm.
boule and tell me personally he was only going to get a slap on the wrist. They came to me and told me personally and asked me how did I feel about my life if he got out sooner than later. I said as long as he do every last one of the days that they gave him, that gives me enough time to make sure that I'm praying for the next case to come so his ass can't get out. Like period. God said no. He was supposed to been out. He remember he was getting out on this day. He was getting out on that day. And every time they was like, "Oh, did he getting out? Did he getting out?" I was like, God said no. His ass still in there, ain't he? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't listen to men. Cause men be saying a lot of things, but God be saying different. Imagine having somebody from the black mafia sit down and tell you, you know what I mean? They'll have somebody look out for you just in case he feeling spiteful because he might be home in a couple of months. And you look at them and tell them, God told me different. God said no. And they sitting up there, he coming home for the holidays. That nigga still in there, ain't he? I let God do it. I let him do it all. God bigger than my problems. All of them. So
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I don't know. Some of that stuff, like I say, I think cause I'm about to be 50, right? So a lot of that music back then, it was just music. I'm coming to realize now people like Jay-Z and some of these others, like people probably were too much of a fan of them because I only like the music. I didn't really care about
it's
their
energy
personal life.
harvesting, G. It's energy harvesting. Like if I start talking to you on the esoteric level where these niggas actually play, because they play on that fucking, shit. They play there. Like that witch bitch, that Marina Abramovich, that shit is real, G. The crazy bitch out there, the witch on the Wicked Witch of the West, the Michelle Lammy, the one that runs ASAP Rocky. Like these niggas they Dungeons and Dragons and broomsticks and Eye of Newt and Hair of Rat. They on this shit.
That's the girl from where have I seen that Abramovich name? Is that the that one with um
The one
um
that do the spirit cooking and the one that always got some organs and weird stuff going on. The one that Jay-Z was doing the dance with and he put his forehead, his third eye to her third eye to the frontal lobe and then he jumped back and got this big surge. Yeah, that crazy witch bitch.
She was in the Hillary emails or something. Like
Yeah.
that's where
Bitch
I know
talking
the
about
name.
that bitch talking about she afraid to come outside.
Now she afraid to come
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Cause people, I'm telling you, my God don't play, G. He don't play.
Wow. Yeah, I heard a lot about that
And
though.
it's wild because today I pulled up a picture. I pulled up a whole picture with um what you call it. Um, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can I present anything? Can I share anything here with you?
Yeah, you good.
No, I'm trying to see. I don't know how to I don't think I can share because I'm mobile. I'm not in my element. I
Mm.
don't know how to get this. No, because I got a picture.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to share it unless you was on the computer.
Yeah, I would have to be on the computer to share it. No, I got a picture. I'm actually hold on a second. Wait a minute, because I might be able.
Change your thumbnail.
No, no, no. I no, I posted it. If you go to my channel, I think I posted it on my community wall. I did.
All right,
I
bet.
sure
I'm gonna
did.
look.
You can pull it up yourself and you can see it. I don't even want to tell you who in this picture. Picture gonna mess your head up though, especially after what you just said about Abramovich being in the Hillary Clinton emails. It's gonna bust your melon open.
How far down is it, Jack?
I just posted it this morning, so it would be in the top three on my community post. All right, after that, there it is. That's the picture.
Oh wow, wow.
Look who in
F-
that picture.
That's a dagger.
It's
that
like a
ain't,
reverse. It's like a reverse Oreo triple cup.
no, this ain't AI, is it? You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't
that
want
ain't AI. That's a
to
picture.
here.
That's not AI. G. That's a picture from left to right. Jeffrey Epstein, the Diddler, Bill Gates, the Jigga Man, and the Clintons.
Man, I wonder why this ain't out there. They got this hidden.
And you already know that the Clintons, they was the one that put Barack Obama on, and you know Barack Obama and the Jigga Man. You know he trying to get into the Senate. The Jigga Man trying to become a senator. G. On the low, that's the word. That's the
I
word on
don't think
Capitol
that. I don't
Hill.
think there's a chance of that. Not one
I'm gonna
single.
tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I am not political, but I will get political. I will fucking lobby every fucking body. I oh never no. God, but I said no. I'm gonna be there with it, G. No, no. Make that nigga no senator. Hell
Senator
no.
Sean Carter. That's crazy.
Hell no.
That don't even sound right. I don't like the ring to that. Senator
No,
Sean.
no, no. It feel wrong. It feel wrong. You know, man. No, hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. That's why. But when you said that she was in the Hillary Clinton emails, that's why I was like, yo, pull this up. Small world, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
All right
wild.
up
That's a
underneath our
wild picture.
noses. All right up underneath our noses. Yeah, well, now you know where to go grab it. You can go screen record it, do whatever you want to do, chop it up. I don't give no fuck. Spread the word. Man, it's wild. It's wild in these streets. Well, Jag Nation, I just want y'all to know this is our new neighbor.
Hey, let me ask you about one more thing though, Jack.
Yeah.
I did a video the other day about somebody I don't hear a lot of black people talking about. Whoopi Goldberg being
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
Epstein files. Now, how you think it is that she don't get as much attention? She talked too much on the View for all of this to just kind of blow over, and
It
she's
ain't
been
blowing
on
over.
for a while.
It's not going to blow over. Trust me, it's not going to blow over. She playing that role. She know how to play that role, just like Joy know how to play that role, just like what that Sunny Houston bitch know how to play that role because her husband sure enough got pinched for being a whole thief. Like, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's like I said, number one, when Congress, when they asked her to Pam Bondi, I call her Pam Blondie. When they asked the Blondie, what you gonna do about? She was like, if we went and arrested everybody, the whole government would collapse. She wasn't lying. Salute, guest clue. Welcome to Jag Nation. We on a field trip, neighborhood watch with the boy Taz.
We're in the building. We're good, Madonna.
Taz, make sure you let them know your building. And if
Yo, what
anybody
up,
new
Taz?
to Jag Nation wants to subscribe, please subscribe to our new neighbor. Oh, by the way, y'all, yo, the trolls showed up. The troll farm showed up. We had a showdown. But don't worry about it. Y'all ain't gonna miss none of it. I promise you. I got all the deets. I promise you. There was a whole troll. Y'all know we ain't had a troll showdown in a long freaking time.
Yeah.
They can't come over to my channel. They want to come over my channel talking crazy. They got to become a member. It's gonna cost them $4.99.
Just a comment.
Yeah, yeah. That's the lowest membership I got. Welcome, Queen. What's up, Queen Diamond Rose? New member alert. Welcome to Jag Nation. Shoot, I think we done had what, like
That's
four
actually a
members?
good idea, though. I
We done
never
had
thought
like
about
four members since what? Since we got here.
it. Since y'all want to talk trash so much, how about you pay to talk? I like that
No,
idea.
listen to me. I done been through too much. These niggas used to come swarming through my trap like they was the Timu killer bees. Oh my damn moderators be sitting up there whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. We barely be able to make it through the concept because it's just whack-a-mole, like no, we ain't got time for that shit. Listen
Yeah, I
to me.
agree.
They be wanting to hate on me so bad when we have it on members only chat. These niggas be like, they be sending super chats of the wildest shit you ever heard. They be sending the wildest shit. Yeah, this is the real Jag.
Man, it's the other Jag, motherfucker.
No, 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 for real though. Like, I lied to you not. There's like a lot of imposters. Like, I'll never forget one time when it was real crazy. There was like 8 fake Jags running around acting like they was me. Like I would be backstage in other people's stream yards, and they'll be like, "Jag, you gotta cam up because we don't know which one is you." And I'm like, "What you talking about?" They was like, "There's 6 Jags back here." Fuck you mean? I'm like, "Where are all these pussies when I'm moving and I need some help around the house?"
No, that's funny.
Wild, wild,
No,
wild.
I know people do the imposter thing, try to get the numbers up real quick and change the name back.
I'm gonna
But
tell
yeah,
you
that's
something right now. I done had 85. No, I'm sorry, that's a lie. That's a lie because it was more than that after I came back the last time. I have literally had to import 120 fake Jags for impersonating me. Can you believe that?
that's crazy.
120, G. Impersonating me. I've seen content creators make their own fake Jag so that they can be sitting there typing in the chat and be arguing with me for fucking engagement. Having pretending I'm saying all kinds of wild shit. And then I show up and then I'm like, yo, who the fuck is that? Because this is me. right? And then the next thing you know, they time me out so that the fake one can keep going. These
Nah,
niggas
that's
is
wild.
wild, nigga. They wild. Yo, these YouTube streets is some wild, wild west. People is thirsty. They thirsty. You see how that little brigade just came through here? Where they at now? See, let them come through here now when Jag Nation up in here. I find it funny that the second that I shared this stream and Jag Nation came through, all of them weirdos just rolled out. Don't you find
No
that
doubt.
funny?
Got up out of here.
I'm just saying, is that not suspicious?
A little bit. It's a little suspicious.
Like the second my crew come through, they gone. Like I just straight put up a roach spray.
Jag Nation.
Jag Nation don't play. Let me tell you something. My Jaganators go heavy, and my moderators they heavy handed with that wrench. They have instructions. Bust you over the back of your head. Check the account and channel activity, and then ask questions. We won't play.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and sub the Jag, man. Support the nation, fam.
Sweetest you gonna get out of us is 86,000 seconds hidden. Other than that, you getting hidden from the channel, you get removed, you getting reported by like 150 people for terrorism. Yo, like we don't play. But I will tell you this. Ever since we started doing the members only chat, it has created a sanctity in my chat. And my members get to come through. We get to talk. Ain't none of that craziness. Ain't none of that hoorah. It's very little. My moderators actually get to be moderators and not, bodyguards or bouncers, digital bouncers. Like it's become so much better and everyone has great respect for it and we get to talk and we get to share and we get to do all of that. I'm telling you right now, like that members only chat is priceless. I can't tell you how to set your prices, but once you get your chat used to that members only engagement, and then if you want to keep it private from the rest of the world, you take it from public to just private and just have it to members. Like for me, we started doing members only engagement when the channel made it to 30K. Um, and I wouldn't suggest waiting that long either. I wouldn't. I would not suggest waiting that long. We did because I had just had a channel taken down again. Because this is my eighth channel that I've operated myself. Um, that's my actual like, and this is my community channel, and we building here,
You,
and we're
Jag.
building, we're building our own. We
8 channels. Damn, they trying to silence you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my eighth. They took seven, so and once they take that channel, they take all of those subscribers and they lock that up. So they've stolen like 150, 175,000 subscribers from me. And as you see, I'm still sitting at about buck 15. And I did that in less than a year and a half. So we're praying that this channel by the end of this year will be at least at a quarter million. I'm My whole idea is after I evolve the content here, because in a hot second, I'm also going to be making this my music channel as well. So I'll be sharing music videos, original content for members only, like all of that, because I'm getting back to my creativity. I'm getting back to my source.
Man, I wish you would, Jag, 'cause I'm telling you.
No, I
That
am.
unplugged performance, man, like for real. I know it's many years ago, but man, you sounded so fire on there, though, dog. Like I'm
Bruh.
telling you.
Bruh, there are times when it's just us and I just sing. I just sing with my audience. I sing with my people. I sing with my members, We sing all of the time. They already know. And but my partner and who's also my producer, he also produces music. So, we're starting our own little production crew. And it's cool because like I haven't started grassroots creating like this with anyone since the 90s. And to be able to do it with someone that you have great love and affection for, that makes it even sweeter. So we're going to start building my new catalog and we're putting together a new band. And now my channel, they get to be a part of that and watch that grow. So we'll be doing a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of members content. Most of that is gonna be members
How much you
only,
charge for a
only,
feature?
only. How much do I charge for a feature? All depending on like the you know what? Email me, jaguarwright@gmail.com. I ain't discussing shit because these niggas,
Yeah,
they not here,
yeah,
but
you
they
right.
here, G. They here.
No, you right. I'm
You
a
know what I'm
email you.
saying?
Y'all definitely gotta get that. I gotta get your voice on something with me.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
just hit me up and let me know. He's my producer, he's my engineer. So you send us something, I can record it, get it right over to you. But yeah, no, like I'm getting back there. So the goal is we let the commentary get it to 250, and the music's gonna get it to 1 million.
No doubt.
That's the goal.
I
You
guarantee
know,
it. With the song we getting ready to make, I'm a 10 million. I promise you.
hey, listen to me. Holla at me. I'm ready. I'm here for it because I'm not doing no industry stuff. Anything that's tied to the industry in any way, I won't touch. I only do independent now, like pure independent. I ain't messing. Mm-mm. I don't try to help finance the devil so he can hurt more people.
I ain't mad at you.
That's why the name of our
And,
company is a nonprofit. It's called Cruelty Free Artistry.
Miss
and my
Jaguar,
music is heads up with their music. So that's who I'm at war with. So that work out perfect.
Well, then listen to me. Let's get it started because I'm trying to build this. I'm trying to build this thing, G. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to build this thing. I'm trying to I'm trying to get people out of the habit of saying I need to win a Grammy to feel like I'm special. Like I need people to be like, no, I don't want that Grammy because that Grammy is the end of me. Like let's create our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I promise
Yeah,
you.
that's 100 though. My man was talking about that the other day. He's talking about instead of trying to get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we need our own Hall of Fame. So he was talking about that the other day.
yep.
Yeah, that is wild. Happening to get accepted into the rock and roll. Hall of Fame. Wild work.
Like
Miss
my thing is
Jaguar,
you get accepted. Yeah. I'm
I'm
here. Can you
sorry, Miss
hear me?
Jaguar. I'm on the plantation. I got to run back inside. But you were
Oh,
talking
my
about
bad. Hello.
you were talking about dropping some notes, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to have a duet with you. The closer I get to you,
Oh,
go ahead and drop.
shucks.
Give me a note, sis. Just one note,
You
and
a
you made my
mess.
day.
The
Just give me
more
one note.
you make me see,
Yes, indeed. Thank you for that, sister.
giving you all I got.
Hmm.
Your love will capture
Don't give him
me.
too much. Don't give him too much. That was enough. Salute to Taz and Tasmania. I'm
Ooh.
gone.
Over and over
Thank you for making my day,
again.
sister.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
Willie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. That's fire. I mean, it's a lot of people that have lost it. You ain't lost a step at all. Like for real.
Gee,
That's
I'm
good.
I'm retraining my voice because all of these years I've gone smoking and all of that stuff, and now I'm not doing it anymore. So wait a minute,
Mhm.
hold on a second, hold on a second, wait a minute, wait a minute, let me see, let me see, let me see. Is this it? Is this it?
That didn't sound bad
Yeah.
though. That
Can
definitely
you
didn't
hear
sound
this?
bad.
Can you hear this? Can you hear that beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
No man.
All right, let me start it over. My people know this. So this is something that I'm working on for the project. I wrote it for, somebody special. Uh, you be forever at that finish line. Gun goes off, and there you are every time. Always so far ahead of me. At times it makes life feel dizzy. First you'll have me feeling crazed, and then so amazed. Always take me from confused to infused. Baby, you know you got juice. The kind that lifts me up and never lets me down. The kind that turns my whole perception right around. The kind of man that never let me give up on what's good. So good, he's so good, he's so good. Cause baby, you got that juice. Uh, Cause darling, you got that, you got that juice that fills me, chills me, thrills me. Let it drip down. You on that 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yo, that's my shot. That's juice. That's my shotty
Yeah,
Nah,
right
I
I
fuck
fuck
there.
with
with
you. All right, now
that.
that go multi platinum. Now you ain't gonna come back and get me for playing.
Hey, women go multi. Shit. That's what's
Yo,
up,
that's my
man.
joint. That's my joint. Like my audience been with me, so they remember last year, like some real crazy stuff had happened. Yo, by the way, Jag Nation, put a one in the chat if you remember when I came when I wrote Juice.
Mm,
And it's so wild because I went through something real hard and they had to watch me make a move that nobody was expecting me to make. And it forced me to step away from something that meant a lot to me. And when I got to my next destination, I took the time to just sit there and reflect and think about everything that I just walked away from and ask myself, was I really walking away from it? Or was I walking away to get better for it?
mm-hmm.
And I decided the latter. And the moment that I made up my mind that I was walking away to get better for it, that's when the words to juice came. And just, when you think about, when I think about the lyrics, you be forever at that finish line. Gun goes off, and there you are every time, always so far ahead of me. At times, it makes life feel dizzy. First, you'll have me feeling crazed and then so amazed. You always take me from confused to infused. Baby, you know you got juice, the kind that lifts me up and never lets me down, the kind that turns my whole perception right around. You the kind of man that would never let me miss out on what's good, so good. You're so good. Cause baby, you got it. You got that juice. Darling, you got it. You got that juice that fills me, that chills me, that thrills me. Let it drip down. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, them bars. Them bars. For real. That's how you write. It just ain't much music being written like that on that level. That's gonna be. I know that whatever I send, I know what level I got to be on for real.
Bruh, look, all I ask is whatever you send, just make sure that you're just as inspired at what you're sending as you want me, what you want me to send back because I vibe off energy.
Hmm.
Like it's crazy on Valentine's Day, I sang Juice for everybody, right? And then I don't know why, but it just I ran back into my jazz roots. And so
Mm,
I sang them My Funny Valentine. I pulled up a piano track because I grew
man.
up singing jazz. So like for somebody like me, I 15 years of my life I spent playing jazz clubs all over the world,
Mm.
and just the energy, you know, it's
So you would say that's where it starts for you is jazz, or like
I
was you in a
mean, no,
church?
man. No, man. It starts everywhere because the truth is in the game, I didn't even want to sing. I started as an MC.
Mm. That's why the songwriting coming together like that.
I started as an MC and
Yeah.
I was a cold ass ghostwriter. Yo, my ghostwriting partner was Teflon from MOP. It was from that connect that I met my boy, God rest his soul. I can't believe he's gone. Power from Wu-Tang. So you gotta understand, I'm jazz trained, gospel trained, classically trained. Started playing piano when I was 5. Was playing concert piano by the time I was 13, and I was writing bars
Yeah. So
already.
it's just in you.
I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I
Hmm.
think for me, that's why walking away from the game wasn't as hard for me as it would have been for other people, because I always know no matter what, I am. There's a space for me as long as I create it. I am. This shit can't survive without me. I am. And I am that I am because I'm created by I am. You know what I'm saying?
A fact.
So it's like when you live in that space, I'm not thinking about all of the years that I missed on my career. I'm thinking about all of the years that I'm preparing for the best of my career.
Hmm.
Like it's a different mindset.
It's a fact. And it's like how you the I think on this level the music is more respected as opposed to
Oh,
the shit that's just getting jammed down your throat on the radio and the
it better be respected, my nigga. It better be respected. You want to
hmm
know why it better be respected? Because it should be very clear that I ain't getting no fucking handouts and I ain't getting no
hmm
legs up. Anything that I'm doing from the mud, anything that I'm doing from the muscle, better be respected, G.
hmm
It better be.
That's for real.
It's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't trip off. I don't trip off certain expectations. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I don't trip off of that. Not at all. I If I spent my time wondering and caring about what other people thought, gee, I would have never done nothing. I'd have never got nothing done in this life. I promise you that.
Hmm. That's
You
for
gotta
real.
be on a whole nother level.
And have your blinders on.
Listen to me. Tunnel vision,
Hmm.
that's the only way you can build a tunnel. You can't build a tunnel looking back. You can't build a tunnel looking up. You got to be looking in one direction because the body goes, it follows the eyes. Wherever the eyes go, that's where the body goes.
Mm. You got to make sure you focus.
Gee, I ran track.
Hmm.
The only time I ever lost or fell short in a relay race was the moment that I looked down or I looked back or I looked to the side. As long as all I did was look forward, we were straight. I could feel the baton coming. I didn't need to look.
Hmm.
We gotta
Yeah.
be there with it. We gotta be there with it. Oh, see, y'all got a treat on the channel today.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a blessing.
Oh, I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about
I'm talking
I'm
about you.
over in my head because you
Oh.
shared the stream. No, I mean, no, but the truth is this is great because I
Hmm.
wasn't expecting this.
Right, right.
I wasn't expecting to have this conversation today, but see,
I
that's
I
why I
know.
know
I
it's
don't think none
God.
of us expected Jag to pop up on this.
Like I said, I was just cruising through the streets and I happened to see y'all was live. And I'm like, I never seen this channel before. God said, pull up. God
Yeah.
said, pull up.
Folks don't be understanding how the spirit works, man.
Listen to me, that's what it do. That's what it do. And I ain't finna argue with it. I ain't finna argue with it at all. Not at all. Um, and y'all cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? You got some content, you had a little entertainment, some trolling, some heavy trolling going on. Oh, by the way, that last troll that came up, what did, did y'all see what she was trying to do? Could y'all see it? She was literally trying to get me out my body. Like I
Yeah, I
can't
hate
even
to
remember
see
how many
things go that
bitches
way.
I can't
Um,
even remember how many bitches she called me. That shit was so funny.
hopefully, that can y'all can resolve that. And
I don't give no fuck about that bitch. She need to resolve that with God. Cause I could have swore to God I was real kind to her. Like I could have swore to God I was nice considering how she was acting. She called me 80 million bags of bitches. all kinds of threatened to my safety. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. There's transcripts of this. Like, I'll be able to go when this is over and pull up the transcript of all of your threats. And I got your screen
Which
name. And I got my
which God
people.
do you believe in?
Huh?
Which God do you believe in?
The only God that there is, the one true living God. Period.
That's
And I
cool.
believe that,
That's cool.
and I believe that Yeshua was sent here for us to learn from, to emulate as a gift and a guide on what to do and what not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not one of them. No, I keep it all the way a buck. You ain't got to worry about where my intentions are. I don't do yeah, no, I don't do no false prophets. I don't do no false gods.
Oh
What
no,
I
that's real.
do
I
know,
didn't know if you believe in that. I was just wondering because some people believe in an invisible God. Some people believe in people got different reasons. It ain't no
well, understand this. Before the word of God, there was God. A lot of people tend to forget that. Like, a lot of people talk about the word of God, but before that, there was God. Before language, there was God. You know, all of these religions are just opinions and interpretations of what God said. They decided to take it in and remix it here and remix it there, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that's not God.
Yeah, that's real.
God was here before the word. So I'm always focusing on what leads to what was before man. What did God have to say before we had something to say? And like, I think if more people went to that, like, when I think about what Yeshua said when he went to the synagogue and he was talking about, you know, they was acting up in the synagogue and they had all this money and stuff going around. He was like, no, like, y'all tripping in my father's house. He was like, my father's house was meant to be a house of worship, fellowship for all people.
That's what happened with our music. It's
Exactly.
just in there. Somebody gonna have to come in and flip over the tables the same way he did in the temple, because it is our temple.
Well, I'm telling you something right now. I keep telling everybody hip hop is the promised land. Just like when the Israelites got out of Egypt and they was going to Canaan to the promised land. I tell everybody hip hop is the promised land, G.
That's real. That's real.
Like, I don't
You
think
could
people
tell.
really understand. I don't think people really understand. Like, the sanctuary that I felt in a cipher, in a freestyle cipher, was the
Hmm.
same energy that I felt at the church choir, except for the
Hmm.
church choir, I was worried about who was talking about me, if I had a run in my stock, and if it was this and was that. And at the cipher, the only thing I had to worry about was that my vernacular was tight and that my breath work was straight.
Mm,
Like, you feel what I'm
for
saying?
real. Yeah.
It's a completely different vibe.
It's
You
like,
know what I'm
especially
saying?
when you able to let, just kind of allow the spirit to kind of, you know what I mean? Because to me, it's almost like when I'm making music, it's similar to making gospel music, in my opinion. I don't even
No,
have the
but
words. I don't even
bruh,
remember.
it is. It is that. That's what I'm saying. Think about it. The true spirit of hip hop is the spirit of inclusion and fellowship.
Hmm.
And it's come as you
Blue,
are. It's it's come as you are.
That's for real.
blue, you on your Marvin Gaye, ain't it?
Hey, man.
Let the spirit move you.
Gotta let the spirit move you, man.
Listen
I'm
to me. He
telling
wrote a
you.
song called Sanctified Pussy. It never made it to any of the albums, but he sure did.
Damn.
You didn't know that?
I gotta catch that. I gotta go hear what that's about.
I have heard every song, including the lost tracks and the stuff that was mastered 2-inch tape that nobody's ever heard of Marvin Gaye. I've heard every note he's ever sang. I've heard.
What you think about his death? You think that's just it is what it is, or was there you got any
I
suspicion of that?
No, no. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. What I will say is this: do I think that he left before the world was ready for him to leave, and we could have learned and gotten so much for more from him musically? Absolutely. And guess what? Everybody leaves when they're supposed to.
True.
And
Yep.
guess what? Guess what else? On top of that, karma is real.
I don't believe that.
Karma is real.
I don't believe everybody leaving when they supposed to. I
I
think some
mean,
people make bad decisions with their diet, health, and all this stuff, and they cause
I
their
hear what
own.
you're
I
saying.
don't
No,
think.
I hear what you're saying,
Go ahead.
but even still, everything that happens happens within the will. Whatever happens, it happens. If that's the way it was meant to be. Look, I feel what you're saying. And I could have had that same attitude when my son's life was taken at 25, 4 days after his 25th birthday. That was probably the greatest lesson I ever learned in my life. Everything that happens within the will of God. I was so angry. I was so upset. I wanted justice. I wanted this. I wanted that. And don't get me wrong, to a certain extent, I still do. But every
Nah,
year
I
that
feel
he's
you. I just
been
feel like.
gone, every year that
Oh,
he's
go
been
ahead.
gone, listen to me. My son made choices that put him where he was that night. And there were opportunities for him not to be where he was that night. The police showed me.
Yeah, that's what I
They were
believe. I
able to
believe your
pull up all
choices.
They were
Go
able to
ahead.
pull up all of the social media. I saw the last 4 hours of my son's life leading up to him on CC camera in that back parking lot of that hotel taking 8 shots. I saw the muzzle flashes. I saw his pow pow go off. I watched my son die. I
You
even
said it was
saw the
four
moment,
days after
huh?
his
So you
birthday?
think
You
you
said it was
think
4 days
God?
before his birthday?
4 days after his 25th birthday. He was only 25 for 4 days, G.
That's a wild number.
Want to know what's crazy? I had just bought him his LLC for his production company, Philadelphia Productions. The paperwork had just came in. I was gonna surprise him later that week. Dinner. We had been arguing. We weren't speaking. That was gonna be his surprise. I was giving him. I never got to give it to him. I never got to give it to him.
So,
And it's wild, G. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
try
Jaguar.
not to. I try not to think too much about that time because sometimes it sucks me back up. Because when you
I
watch your
definitely.
child fall, I mean, to know that your child got cut down is one thing, but to watch it with your own eyes, that's something different, G.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you something else, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go there.
You know, but when I think about it now and I look back, I get to talk to other mothers, young mothers, and I get to share my experiences with them. And they get to make choices that I didn't get to make or choices that I didn't create.
Right,
So,
right.
so do you think that was God, or do you think that was the spirit of a devil in a person that did that?
I think it was both.
Okay.
My son took 8 shots and lost pints, damn near quarts of his life force. And he lived for an hour, pierced all his organs except for his heart. He lived for an hour before they came. And when they picked him up to put him in the van, he coded. See, I know for a fact that he spent that last hour with God. God finally got his full attention.
I feel that.
I think both things can be true at the same time. I think they're both working at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like people forget about that story about Job. It wasn't God that made a choice or a wager. It wasn't the devil that made a choice or a wager. They both did. And they both chose to do what happened to Job for different reasons. But the lessons were compounded. See what I'm saying? Like
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, but in that story, the devil was a man in that story though.
Yeah. He was. And yet God was still God. See how that worked? So yeah, I mean, I'll be 49 on May 17th. My son would have been 33 years old this year, the same year Yeshua was when he passed away. 8 years gone off this earth. My son's death date was a mathematical equation. My son died 9/9/18.
Oh
Ain't that a
man.
bitch? Like literally, his death date is literally a mathematical equation. Nine plus nine is 18.
Damn, I never seen no shit like that. That I or thought
You
about it
want to
that
know
way.
what's funny? He
99,
came. He came. He came into the world. He came into the world on him. He came into the world on numbers 814. He was 814 when he was born. I was in room 814 at the hospital, and he was born literally at 814. My son came in on numbers, left on numbers. That's
Yeah, that's
magic.
real. Yeah, I
That's
was born in
magic.
seven. I was born in '79 at 709. So yeah, that's I feel you.
That's magic. Pure magic. If I had known it was only going to be 25 years, I would have got a little bit more. But you want to know what's wild? Him leaving when he left, it really, really, really kicked up the value of everything that I had and everything that I missed. And I feel him with me all around me. Like he always wanted to be my boss, and now he's my ancestor. He enjoying this.
That's deep though, for real.
He always wanted. He did. He always wanted to be my boss, and now he's my ancestor. So now he know more than I know. So he getting it. He getting it. He be laughing at me. I feel him.
Hey, yo, Taz. You said something about Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X the other day, but I'll wait to address you about that.
Salute the Jag Nation, y'all. Don't forget to keep on liking, keep on sharing, keep on liking. Let everybody know we got a new neighbor that we loving up in here.
What you got, Madonna? I'm listening.
Now, you said Elijah was jealous of Malcolm. I was listening. I beg
Oh,
to
he
differ, but we
was.
ain't got to talk about it right now.
He ain't
Yeah, well,
lying.
you brought it up. Let's talk about it.
That man gonna
Well, I
say
didn't want to change the sisters were building, so I didn't want to change the topic.
it sound like she well aware of this topic too.
Very much so. Very much so. No different than Jesse Jackson being jealous of Martin Luther King.
Hmm.
I beg to differ
Everybody,
on that too.
everybody got a little homie that wants to be them somewhere.
Yes, I mean, what are you contesting, Madonna? Like, I'm trying to see where
Now
you're going.
you said that Elijah was jealous of Malcolm. I didn't
Yeah.
understand
And
that, bro. That's
you,
crazy.
you said that part, and yes, I did. I said
He
that. So
was anointed. He knew
Well,
it. He
you got to
saw it
remember,
on him.
Elijah made Malcolm the minister of information. He put
Although
Malcolm in that position to be his
he he
spokesman.
he
So he
put him
wasn't
in
jealous
that
of Malcolm.
position.
He was just disappointed that Malcolm would, almost do some
That
traitor
wasn't
to a
un,
degree, going against the nation
un,
like he did.
no, but
So, but he wasn't
understand
jealous of
this.
Malcolm at all.
Listen to me. I want to tell you something, and something that I know from people who was inside the nation who used to guard Malcolm X. Malcolm X is my Taurian brother. May 19th. I'm May 17th. When
that
Malcolm, part of the reason why Malcolm was put in the position that he was put in was to protect him from seeing things that the minister didn't want him to see. He knew that Malcolm, after he gave himself back over, he valued his purity and his newfound innocence. Everybody knew Elijah Muhammad was messing with them little girls, and everybody knew that he was getting a bunch of young chicks pregnant. Everybody knew that.
Can you prove that?
Everybody knew that.
No, but you, I mean, but can you prove it?
Okay, all I'm gonna say to you is this. I actually sat down and talked with one of the grandchildren that came from Elijah Muhammad. Like one of the children that he made, I sat down with the grandchild. Like I got people in Chicago. Like something you probably don't know about me. I was Islam. Like
Okay.
when I left my family and I went into hip hop, I went to Islam. I took my shahada when I was 13.
What part of Islam? Was you with NOI or was Sunni or
When I
Orthodox?
first came in, of course I was in OI.
Well, I didn't know. That's why I asked you.
And then I realized NOI was full of fucking shit. And there was a lot of bullshit going on. So I went to Suna because I kept looking for the purity. I got disappointed
What
there.
you mean by purity?
People that actually lived the Quran,
No, I'm saying because you said purity, right? So I'm saying
that
like which
lived the
ones?
Quran.
Can you
I'm
show me?
telling you, right? When it comes to the nation, they live dirty. They live foul in the Quran. They do.
So you telling me the ones in Saudi Arabia that's in bed with the Zionists and is in bed with America?
I'm
That's
not
not.
saying
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying
saying that they I'm not
that's not pure.
saying that they're I'm not saying that they're perfect. I'm not saying that anybody is perfect. But what I was striving for was to be as close to being as perfect to the spirit of Islam as I could.
Do you know what the spirit of
And
Islam is?
well, the thing is, the
Because
spirit of
I don't
Islam
know
is
if you know. Let me say this to you, sis.
the spirit of Islam is the
You
same.
being black. Do you know by you being black? By you are Islam by nature. You know
I
Islam
know.
is the black person. That's the period of Islam is black people because we're
I
righteous
I
by nature.
I
That's Islam, sis.
I understand that. I'm telling you my journey. I'm not telling you where I'm at with it now. I'm telling you my journey.
No, I
I
got you. I'm
left
just saying. You said you
He
were
been
looking
I
for
left
panicking.
some
purity.
like you gotta
He an
understand.
NOI apologist, so he panicking right now. Go
Nah,
ahead.
man.
No,
No,
listen
I'm
to
just.
me.
What you mean?
Listen
I
to
was just
me.
asking this some questions.
It's cool. But my cousin, my Muti, Emily Diane Gunter, who was Jamila Muhammad when she was in the mosque. My cousin got thrown out of the mosque in the mid 80s for teaching the Beatitudes. Like I come from a bunch of like religious like renegades. So she also studied with the Dalai Lama before he started sticking his tongue down little kids' throat. She chastised them too. Uh, I've studied so much in my life. But when I left Suna, I went to the Ansars, Holy Tabernacle. I actually studied under Dr. Malachi Z. York. That's how I first bumped into Jay-Z.
Oh shit.
I was actually promised to one of his sons, Shia Muhammad. I lived at the community, at the compound out Bushwick and Flatbush. Like I've always been 100. Like whatever
So
I'm doing, I'm in it 100. And and then I saw what that was really all about.
so what have you found purity in? Because I'm still. Oh my bad, Terry.
Oh, I
No,
found
no,
purity in
no. I was
listen.
just gonna say I'm glad she got away from that. I did some content on that stuff Malachi Z. York was doing. I'm glad you got away from that.
I found purity in self. What I come to learn was after I stopped trying to find the perfect religion for me, I just studied them all, or as many
You
as I
know that's
could,
what
should I say.
you know that what the nation teach, right? The knowledge of self. The
I
self, you got to find purity in self. So when you said you
I
were looking
I
for
know.
purity, that's why you kind of threw me off.
Well, I started studying. I started my journey when I was 13 years old as a rape survivor. I'm sorry, as a grape survivor. Like that's why I said I'm telling you my journey. And from there, I just started studying everything. And what I come to realize in my search for, where I am spiritually, That all of these religions, it's not that one of them is right and it's not that one of them is wrong. They're more like a puzzle. You got to piece it all together. And in that, that's where I found my solace. Stop worrying about the competitive nature of religion and worry about not competing with God's love, because God's love is just innate. It's there. It's you. It's breath. It's life. It's death. It's all things. You know? And once I got there, it's just been it's been a completely different thing for me.
No doubt, sis. I feel you. No doubt.
It's been a completely different thing, because in order for me to truly be what God needs me to be, I can't know a religion.
Well, how can you know God? I mean, when you say,
I
well, I
know I
understand the part
listen,
about
listen to me.
religion, but
I
the
know
Nation of
God.
Islam is not a religion.
Trust
But
trust me. I know, well, no, because it's a practice, it's a way of life, but so is every other thing that calls itself a religion, right? See, I can't know somebody's religion, their opinion on God. I just gotta be in God. See, you're my brother and I am your sister. And if you tell me, well, this is what I study and this is what I study, so this is what makes us different. See, that's where that divide is. That's not what God wants. God,
well,
God
how
doesn't
can
want.
we know what God want? Hold on. How can we know what God want if we never
Well, I
seen
tell
him?
you, I tell you what I do know. God does not want division. He does not want division. We are
What
all
make you
supposed
think
to be
that?
able, we are all supposed to be able to love each other as one another. I, when I see you, I shouldn't see different than me. I should see me, and you should see me as you. See, the
Well, I
second
mean,
that that
I
happens
understand
and
what
you
you're
come
saying, but
into that, like the second that you come into that, the titles no longer matter. And the only thing that matters is the humanity that we share as one.
Hmm.
But let's not get too deep. Let's not get too
oh
deep.
no, since we just dialogue, it ain't no thing.
But see, what you saying ain't wrong. Just like what I'm saying ain't wrong. It's just a different prism view, you know?
Oh yeah, trust me, I got you, sis, for sure. Yeah. Like I said, we ain't got to
Like,
go down that hole. But
no,
Taz,
but
I just
I
wanted to
mean,
say to
I'm gonna put
Taz
it to
and
you
you
this
that
way.
I just wanted
You
to
could
say
be
Elijah wasn't
Haitian.
jealous of Malcolm. I was like, what's up?
That's perfectly fine. And you know what? You might be right. You might be right. Everybody else might be wrong. Who knows? Does it really matter? I'll tell you what does
Yeah,
matter. Malcolm X died and his brothers killed him because the CIA told them to, and somebody was jealous.
yeah.
Might
The
not have
white
been
man was
Elijah.
jealous. White
It
folks was
might not have
jealous.
been.
That's who was jealous.
And guess
I
what?
mean,
And
yeah, you
guess
had
what?
some handkerchief Negroes that was jealous as well.
And
But
Farrakhan wasn't too kind to Malcolm's ascension either. You know, there's a lot that went on back in them days. It's funny though, because I've spoken to most, like a lot of the women that are either descendants or that were, attached to it, and those stories are filled with all kinds of enlightenment, hurt, and pain, shame, and deception. There was a lot that happened back then. That's why
right.
I'm not going to argue with you. That's why I'm going to sit here and say, yo, bruh, you might be right. Everybody else might be wrong. For all we know, two things could be true at the same time. Maybe he wasn't jealous of Malcolm, but maybe he was fearful of what Malcolm knew and the stance that he would take against what he was doing. Two things could be true at the same time. We really don't know. I tell you what I do know, they both dead, and yet the practice lives on, you know?
No
I think
doubt. But yeah,
maybe
I just
Yeah.
wanted to, for the record,
no, I mean, I
I
just
heard
I
Taz
just think
make
that we're
that
supposed to be
statement, so
learning
I
before
had to
and
address the
learning.
brother.
Oh no,
Say
absolutely.
what?
But I don't. I don't want you to feel as though you gotta like you ain't got nothing to prove. You not Elijah or Malcolm. You ain't got nothing to
Well, no,
prove.
this, that is, Taz, we're in a debate league. We go back and forth, so it's not nothing unnormal. You know what I mean? It's just what we
Well,
do, sis.
I'm going to put into positive meditation that y'all brothers stop debating
I don't think that's
and
gonna happen.
just be and
Oh,
maybe one day make it to a space where you're just in fellowship. You know what I mean?
Well, we
I
we,
mean,
we
it
still cool,
technically is
We
though.
fellowship every
Yeah,
day. Like we don't
Yeah,
debate. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
you got
Y'all
it's,
sound
My
like
bad. Go
brothers
ahead.
competitive
arguing over
sport.
what sneaker is better, Nikes or Adidas.
No, it's competitive. It's competitive sport debate, Jack.
Oh, I
No,
know. That's why I said y'all sound like y'all arguing about what sneaker is best,
no, no.
Nikes
We
or
no, we
Adidas.
we we debate real topics. Black history,
No,
politics,
I'm
and whatnot.
no. I know you do. That was a metaphor.
No doubt, no doubt.
I feel you. But nah, we definitely don't let no outsiders talk shit about us.
Oh, I
It be
know. I can hear
we,
it. I can hear it. Like I'm like I'm sitting here, making sure that I wipe my feet off on the mat before I say
nah,
anything.
you good, you good. Yeah, I think you should have you ain't got a chance to see none of the debates though. Huh?
No, I
I
just
think
met
you
y'all
might
today.
enjoy
I've
it for
never
real.
come through the channel. That's why I invited my people to come through. So now we can all, get to know you. But
Yeah,
I hope you come through our community. I hope you kick it through. I hope you kick
I
it through
definitely
Jag
am.
Nation through our algorithm. I think it would just be nice to have neighbors like you guys around.
No,
Yeah, I
And
definitely pop in. Do you do live streams, Jack?
yeah, I do live streams. We do standalones. We're working on a podcast. I'm trying to get the right people together because I'm trying to put together a panel show that gets together at least once a week to sit down and have conversations like this on my channel, the Jaguar Wright Show.
Oh yeah, that'd be lit. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? We
okay.
don't got a lot over there. I think we got like maybe somewhere between 35 and 50,000 subscribers. I'm not sure. I haven't checked in a minute. But you know what I mean? I feel like that would be a good place to build that kind of forum up.
Oh, you already
You
got a
know.
channel up and ready for it. You just ain't doing it yet.
Yeah, yeah, no, that
Hmm.
channel been up. That channel got like I think we got like maybe like 1.5 million views or something like that over there. I'm not sure. I know we got a
Yeah.
couple videos over there, got like a couple 100,000 views and maybe 300,000 on something. I don't know, something like that. But yeah,
Nah,
so
I just know you like people know your name, so yeah, you could do the podcast thing and people certainly will pay attention. So yeah,
well,
I
my
pop up.
email address is jaguarwright@gmail.com. Please, gentlemen, feel free to reach out to me because I like this and it looks like Jag Nation is liking it.
For real. Yeah, I think you'll like the definitely have to introduce you to the debate content too. I think
I
y'all
have to
enjoy the topic.
introduce you to Wolfgang Amadeus, my partner settle in the West, because see, he would really, really, really love. He does a podcast, just about hip hop culture, and I'd like to
Hmm.
invite you guys over there to Set in the West. On Sundays, it's called Wolf Tickets. Thank you, Wall Street, for putting it in the chat. Yes, Jaguar Wright at gmail.com. Indeed. Um, but yeah, come on, y'all should come over there on Sundays and build with us over there. Cause that's our hip hop community
Yeah,
channel.
Definitely,
And
yeah,
definitely.
I mean it's a channel that's growing. It has you know what I mean? I think we got like
Oh, I'm sorry.
12,000. We on our way to 15K over there. So like, it's growing.
yeah. I pull up. I mean, people be trying to shame me when I do that type of content, calling me TMZ Taz and all that type of stuff.
Well, fuck
If
them.
that,
You
they
know
be,
what I'm saying?
they be hating on me. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck them.
It's cool
You
though.
come over to Jag Nation. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, we down the pound. We
Pause.
down the
But yeah,
pound.
All
We
right.
having a
Yeah,
good time. You know what I'm saying? They want
we
to go
gonna definitely
crazy.
turn up.
They want to turn into Prince. You know what I mean? Let's go crazy. Dun, 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 dun. We can do that. We can take the elevator. I'm not gonna let the elevator bring. Yeah, no, we don't do that. Oh no, let's go. Oh no, let's go. Yeah.
Bet. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right, gentlemen. Well, it has been a pleasure. Jag Nation, I'm about to roll up out of here. So y'all know the second that I do that, that this part of the stream is gonna end. But if y'all want to go back and finish up with Taz and the fellas, y'all need to get over to, please tell them the channel, sir.
My channel is called the GOAT Debater. GOAT is an acronym, GOAT, but you should be able to just type it in. But yeah, the GOAT Debater.
All right, so you guys heard it. Y'all already know. See, I shared the stream and y'all already, I've already subscribed and I already liked. I hope that everybody from Jag Nation is also taking the time. Even if you didn't subscribe, please drop that like. Y'all know how we do. Drop that like.
Much appreciated,
I'm
Jag.
definitely subbing for real. I appreciate you.
Listen to me. If we want to keep real ones in the algorithm, we gotta start competing with how these whack motherfuckers do. Like everybody's gotta like, hype this shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't let the
No doubt.
algorithm get the best of us.
That's a fact.
No
All right,
doubt, man.
gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed myself. I'm glad I stopped by.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You see me again. I'll pull up on you.
Fabulous, fabulous. Well, thank you for letting me share the stream. And I think you might have some new people over here. So,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
for sure. For sure.
All
Appreciate you.
right now.
All right,
Salute.
Jag.
Peace,
Definitely
guys.
appreciate it. Peace,
Oh
I
no,
peace.
appreciate
appreciate y'all.
Now, I'm done. What
yo.
the like? There's nothing you can keep me in a debate on. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, do you want to pretend like you would ever debate the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X, or like, what were you thinking in that moment?
Hey man, I was listening to your show because you know me, I gotta listen to I gotta listen to everything Negroes do. So I said, let me go see what Taz talk about. And I heard it, and I'm like, yo, wait. I said, next time we go live, I gotta jump on. I wasn't gonna jump on. I said I gotta go and say it, put it out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought when you said Elijah was jealous of Malcolm, I thought that was a stretch, a reach.
Okay, but now don't you have to have something to support the claim? Like you just saying it, like it's just saying it. That's not proof of it. Whereas I'm coming with COINTELPRO documentation that shows they were listening in on conversations where Elijah sounded jealous of Malcolm. That's where what I'm saying comes from the tap phone calls.
Yeah, but and yeah, that too. You don't think Elijah knew that they had his phones tapped?
I don't think he cared because he kept doing it. He's literally talking about Malcolm got to be eliminated. So if
Well,
that's the case,
how you know the FBI ain't typed that? I mean, you saw all that stuff they had redacted. How we know they didn't type that up?
here we go.
I'm
So they
just
just
saying, bro. We know they can't be trusted. We know how they felt about the rise of a black messiah and black people. So I mean, yeah,
yeah,
I
we
need a
know.
little bit more better than that.
And I would argue that Malcolm was that Messiah that they prevented the rise of. That's
Well,
Malcolm,
according to Malcolm, Elijah was his messiah.
right? And until he realized that he's not. Once Malcolm started waking up and realizing that this nigga ain't no Messiah, he a whole creep out here. He had to be
So let me
taken
ask
out.
you. Okay. So when Malcolm went to the Middle East and came back, and he said that he seen all this and all that, and he didn't really see no racism. Was Malcolm telling the truth?
I believe he was. I believe he was hinging that argument on his voyage. You got to remember, Malcolm is he's a known person, so he's not inclined to deal with the same levels of racism, let's say some random stranger would. So he probably did experience positivity. I don't know why we would doubt that.
Because Khalid Muhammad said when he went over there, I think in maybe the 80s or the 90s, whatever it was, Dr. Khalid said he seen so much racism amongst them Muslim over there. Black had old black women sweeping outside and throwing food on the floor to him. Khalid said he don't know what Malcolm seen, and this was Malcolm went in the damn 60s. Khaled went, I think, in the 90s or 80s, maybe. And
But
he
see, I'm,
said he didn't see what Malcolm seen. So that's why I was wondering, why did Malcolm say that in the first place? That
but
was
see,
all. That's like
you got to
little
be
things
careful
like that.
though, bro. You got to be careful doing that though. You know that they was all on mission to diminish Malcolm. You do know that. Like so, like let's not
Nah,
think like they was treating Malcolm with respect and just happen to have seen something different. You know it's more to it than that.
well, I can only go by like we
Malcolm was
using people's
national when
testimonies,
he
right?
went.
When we're using testimony, so
Malcolm
I'm
was
going
a
by Dr. Khalid Abdul
celebrity
Muhammad's
when he
testimony.
went. Malcolm had a different experience than Khalid had when he went over there. Malcolm was it, right? Like Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake of the time, right? Because politics were really defined who was in everybody's mind, right?
How did they
Music
find out about Malcolm?
through the news. Through he did debates with white folk and he totally crushed the idea
No,
of
it was because
the
of the nation of
ignorant,
it was
angry
because of the
Negro.
nation of Islam, bro.
No, no,
Islam
no, no,
by
no.
being the
That's
nation of
not what I'm
Islam
saying. If
and a
you had
Muslim,
that's two different
that's how Malcolm
questions.
got accepted
That's
over
two
there.
different questions. If you ask me what was the foundation of it, yes, it was the nation. If you asking me why he was known all over the world, it was because of the things he said in his debates, his interviews, right?
Being a black
His
Muslim.
speeches. Yeah, he said that, but we just
How
dealing
did
with two
Malcolm, bro?
different
What
questions.
do you think Malcolm learned all that from, though? To debate these people at Oxford and these places. Who do you think he taught him that, bro?
Arabs?
He sat in a
No, man, it
penitentiary
was
and taught.
Elijah Muhammad,
No,
man. We
wait, no, bro. The man already was intellectually sound. Reading books and sitting in the penitentiary and taking the time to better yourself bettered him. I mean, I can agree that Elijah Muhammad was somewhat relevant in terms of putting him on the right path, but you can't give him credit for Malcolm's oratory skills or his intellect. That's
Right.
crazy.
well, we got to know Malcolm is. I mean, the video is out there on YouTube. Malcolm said where all his stuff come from and how he's able to articulate himself and do it this way and that way. It's out there. Malcolm's own words.
Now, what I will give the nation credit for is when he did come home, he came home to a structure that did elevate him. It allowed him to just not turn into, you know, uh conscious goofy, right? Like they elevated him to a point where he always took it serious and he pushed it further, right? But you can't take away from his intellect. Ah,
Yeah, because again, you got to remember, fam, it's like they were surveillance. They had Malcolm under surveillance, crazy surveillance. All of that is the proof of who did that to him. So there's no doubt that it's the NOI, and it's no doubt who's calling the shots. I'm
right.
saying that's why they no reason to make these asinine claims and try to throw Malcolm under the bus or any of that. It's a moment that happened in history. We got to kind of accept it for what it is and move forward.
And
Why
just
lie?
deal with it. Yeah.
Well, because I had to ask myself a question years ago, 25, damn near 30 years ago. What did Malcolm do? What was the teachings that Malcolm had that made the FBI and all these people put them under surveillance? They wasn't putting guns on people. They wasn't doing none of that. All they was
You
doing is saying the
really
white
asking
man
that
is the
question and
goddamn
you
devil.
promote the NOI?
That the
You really
Bible, the white
asking
man
that
is the
question?
goddamn. Hold on, Willie. Hold on. All they was teaching was the white man was the devil that the Bible talks about, right? And they came up under heavy surveillance. So I had to ask myself, why is a man who ain't carrying no weapons only all they doing is using words, right? So that let me know from that
Yeah,
point,
but
that right there,
if you
nigga,
have that question
ain't
and you
touching.
promoting the NOI, like you just don't get it, right? I think the bigger question is
Nah,
in the
bro. I'm just saying
context.
we
I
talking about
think the
Malcolm.
bigger question is in the context of what was going on at the time. Can the nation be forgiven? Like, should we get past that? That's the real conversation. Because we
Right.
know what happened.
And I'm saying no.
You don't know what the hell happened with me.
I'm saying today, when I see people that are members of the Nation of Islam, I listen to them and whatnot. I hear them, but it's hard to respect them as being pro-black or anything to do with black movements because they know what that group did to Malcolm.
And
They
I
know
guess
what they
Taz,
did
the
against him.
only The only
See, that's the
response I have to
propaganda you
that
talk
is
about, Taz, that we gotta clean up, bro.
a lot of different groups made mistakes, right? Like, and especially at that time, like I always look at it as why it's hard for me to criticize our elders is because, yo, fam, if I was in that time, y'all know Wall Street Willie, he a goofy, with a bag. I would have made way worse mistakes than uh Garvey did. You get what I'm saying? But with having the best intentions in my heart, and so it's like, can we give them some credit for getting it together and us not having those same scenarios? And if not, I
But
respect that. Right.
Yo, Taz, let me ask you a question. Now, say hypothetically, Taz, you start an organization, right? You got thousands of followers, hundred thousands of followers, right? And then just say a nigga like Domo, you know,